Good afternoon, guys. My name's Christian. I'm from ATFX. Just really wanted to show you guys what we've got going on, introduce ourselves, and then really just explain a bit more about ourselves. So ATFX is a company founded in 2015, FCA regulated in 2017. We offer spread betting and CFDs, and we offer a wide range of instruments such as Forex, commodities, metals, oil, indices, and cryptocurrencies. So in terms of the platform that we do use a MT4 desktop platform, or we have the mobile iPhone, Android, or the web trader. Now, we've got different specifications of accounts. So it starts at 500 and then goes into 5,000 to 10,000. So that's the standard, edge, and premium. I don't know if any of you guys can hear me. Someone post in the chat if you can hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello? So without further ado, I'll let Nikos Trading Academy take it away. If anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can find my email. It'll be somewhere around here. It's christian.deleu@atfx.com. And if you've got any queries or if you want to open an account, we'd be more than happy to help. I hope you guys have a lovely webinar, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Hello guys, can you all hear me? Do you see my screen? All is good? Okay, so sorry for this delay, but there was some technical problems with the platform. But I hope that thanks that you are waiting for us. So let's start this immediately. Our second part. So I'm really happy that we can organize for you this. This time I will show you a little bit more advanced techniques. Last time we discussed about top-down approach, how to approach the market, and about our classic strategies. This time I will show you things which need to a little bit more practice, but you will also benefit and you will get extra strategies or arsenal in your trading strategies. So today it's a day number 1, and we will focus on bounce trading in the trend. I will show you when we trade, so we will identify market conditions. I will show you how to place pending orders, because this time we will not use classic orders, but we will just focus on the pending orders. So it will also help you in case if you cannot follow the market. Of course, where to set take profit and stop loss, and how to manage our positions. Yes, last parts like take profit and stop loss and manage positions, it will be exactly same like in the part 1, where we described our classic 1, 2, 3s, but I will cover this anywhere here, so you will have like repetition. Yes, so let's start immediately. Let's go to our charts. This time I won't start with top-down approach. We will not analyze the market through this whole process, but I will immediately go to market conditions which you need to find to think about bounce trading. Generally, we focus mainly to trade in the main direction. which means that we need to first check. Of course, we still have to do top-down approach. Yes, this is the most important part. Yes, top-down approach is crucial. But if you do this and if you identify market direction, then you can start to think about trading with the bounces. We have two types of bounces. We can use bounce on the 36 EMA, which is this orange one, which reacts or behaves like an active support and resistance level for us, or we use trend lines. Yes, trend lines, and at least we need to have at least 3 touches, which I also explain. The best combination, so you can split this, bounce on the 36 EMA only, or use only the trend lines. The perfect combination is when we have 36 and the trend line together. This is like the most powerful setup. Yeah. But before we start to think where to place the orders, how to trade, let's first go to higher settings to find direction and to find conditions to trade. Generally, what we would like to do is to trade with the trend. What I mean by this, that if you see situation, for example, that like in this case, we already know from the part 1 that if price breaks 36 EMA and 12 and 12 EMA and 12 EMA is above the 36 EMA, we have chance that price continue to go up. So possible trend change. Also, if we have any trend line breakout on the daily chart, like here, we see that price was in the range here, broke this trend line and started to go up. So from this level here, we can say, okay, we have chance that price will continue to go up. Bounce trading, you know how to trade with the early entries. Bounce trading is for late entries. Of course, we can combine this with lower time frames, like I said in the part 1, but this is also techniques where we focus on the late entries. So if we already know here that price possibly change direction and it's going up, and we see that we have 36 and 12 is above the 36 EMA, we have white candles, then we already know that this is long trend, this is uptrend. Yes, so we can start to focus on buys, and we need to see that price is really going in one direction. Yes, like for example, here we have example that price is going up. Yes, here we know that this is retracement. Yes, so we don't want to trade any short entries here. Yes, because we know that we would like to see 1 to 3s on the market. Yes, so we would like to see that price is moving in this way. So in situation where we have white candles and EMAs are 12 is above the 36 EMA, we focus only on buys. So you can trade only in this area where price is going up. If you start to see retracement, you don't trade. Yes, you don't trade with any bounces, any technique which I show you today. Tomorrow we will focus on the trade when we trade against main direction. So again, if we have our long 1 to 3 again, and if you start to see that price is going up and we have volatility and price is climbing up, you go to lower time frames and you start to look for entries. So general idea is to find volatility. What I mean by this is when price is moving. Yes, so if you see here that price is crossing again, breaking 36 EMA, maybe breaking a kind of trend line which we have here. We see this breaking trend line. EMAs are crossed and price is making 1 to 3, then is going down. Then you start to look for short entries, and this is your main direction. Yes, so you focus first on the daily. Ideally, we would like to also see situation that weekly supports us, but sometimes we don't have it. In this case, we see that weekly went up really fast. Yes, and also here we see that price is is going up. But it's not necessary. Of course, it will be perfect to have weekly and daily in the same direction. But sometimes what happens, and what often traders do not understand or have problems, is that if we have uptrend here, yes, if we have weekly up move, yeah, and suddenly we see that price is retracing down on the weekly chart. On the lower time frames, like on the daily, on the 4-hour chart, we have downtrend still. Yes, we have new trend. Usually it's down because you see that this move can have like 350 or even more pips. So you have the main direction on the weekly is up, but on the daily chart you have downtrend. So then you start to ask questions. Okay, so I should look for the weekly or daily. We all know that weekly is quite a big time frame. So of course this is the most powerful time frame. But if you have a situation like this, that price is going so far away and is going so long without any retracement, at some point we can say, okay, price has chance to retrace. So if we have situation that price have room to go down, and we will have, for example, situation like here, that price, for example, will break this trend, will create daily 1 to 3, will break the 36 EMA and will start to go down, we can treat this as a downtrend. Yes, so we will again take this trend to look for entries. But we know from higher perspective, from higher time frame perspective, that this is only retracement. Yes, because main direction it's still long. Yes, so this is how we want to approach daily chart. It's more than enough as long as we have volatility, which means that price must move. Yes, if we see situations like here, this is clearly range. Yes, on the daily chart. Yes, you see price is going up, is going down, is going up. It's not moving nicely. This is range. So we need to see that price is moving somewhere. Like for example here, we already know after part 1 that price, yes, we have 1 to 3, we have 1 to 3. We see that price is bouncing and is moving. Yes, then we have possible trend change, long 1 to 3, but price didn't continue to go up, but went down again, short 1 to 3, again didn't continue, and we already here see that price have range. Yes, so we are not interested in this anymore. Yes, we need to see that price is moving in one direction. Yes, this is really important because we would like to find trends and trendy market, not situations like this. In terms of bounce trading, because you can still trade here with our classic approach, like I showed you in during the part 1. Yes, we can still use it. Yes, so the first step is to try to find that market is in the trend. Yes, that we have move like this, if I go to some other pairs which I already prepared for you, you see that here on the daily chart, yes, here price is moving really strong. Price is moving here. Yes, here you see that this is chaos. We don't like to trade, but here we have beginning of the nice move. Yes, here price started to move. Yes, so you can start to look for this, but suddenly market change behavior and become really ugly. You see here we have volatility. Price is going, is retracing, is going, is retracing. Yes, you see that we need to find condition that market is moving. Yes, so it will come a little bit with the experience, but this is the first step with this. If I go to some other examples, you will see that here, yes, also here we see we had daily trendline breakout. Yes, daily trendline breakout. First daily 1 to 3. Here we have volatility. Price retraced and price started to go down. Also here, price change direction, started to go up. We have volatility. Yes, so this is where we would like to trade. Also this, we see prices going up, is retracing. We have EMA crossover here. Yes, we also have trendline breakout. So we see that price is going, is making 1 to 3. again is going. So we need to see that price is moving in one direction. Yes, if we see something like this, we don't want to trade, even with our classic approach. Yes, simply it's not market which is good to find any entries. If we see this, yes, the price here, we have range, here we had volatility, price retrace, started to range, but again after breakout of this range started to move. So we can start to look for our possible entries. Yes, so this is our first approach. Yes, to identify first trend, and then we would like to trade with main direction. Yeah, so we don't trade in any retracement. So if price is pointing up, we don't trade in this area. Yes, if we have downtrend, like for example here on the Aussie yen, if we have situation like this, we don't trade here. This is not the place where we want to trade. We want to trade only when we have this. If we have retracement, we do not trade. Yes, we do not trade in this place. Yes, only after, for example, if price retrace back to 36, if you have another short daily, for example 1 to 3, price continue to go down, then you can still trade. Yes, so like here we have EMA crossovers, the price is changing direction, start to go up, so we trade here, we don't trade here. Yes, we trade here, we don't trade in any retracements. Yes, this is the basic concept. If I say that we trade with main direction, yes, this is really important here. Okay, so I hope this is clear. I don't know, do we have any questions regarding this? I don't see any. Not so far. Okay. Okay, so all is good. Not so far. So let's go. Let's go to our setups, yeah, and how to approach other things. So you can use it for swing trading. So you can use it on 4-hour chart, or you can also use it in the day trading, like on the 1-hour time frame. And like I said, we have 2 types of entries. Let me scroll a little bit to our examples. And we have this. Okay. We have 2 types. We can use trend lines and 36 EMA. So first, I will show you 36 EMA. This is 1-hour chart example. For 1 hour, for a 36 EMA, you don't need to draw any trend lines. Of course, you have to do top-down approach. You need to understand direction, etc. Like I said. But for example, like last time, we said that we would like to focus on the first, ideally on the first setup or second setup on the 1-hour chart. And then if price is going up and is bouncing, we don't want to take those entries on the 1-hour time frame, but we would like to go to lower time frames and take this entry. With the bounce trading, you don't have to do go to lower time frames. What you can do is to just pay attention to market direction. So what we have to find is that price is respecting our 36 EMA and is bouncing on the 36 EMA. So this is our first setup. Yes, this is our first setup because this is our 4-hour chart, 1 to 3. So this is our first setup. Then you see that we have another setup where price is bouncing on the 36. Another setup where price is bouncing. Yes, another retest of, so you see that 36 acts as an active support and resistance, and whenever you will get retracement back to 36 EMA, you can try to jump in. We don't trade on the 12 EMA, so if you have situation like here that price is bouncing on the 12, you are not interested in this. we need to see that price is bouncing. It's bouncing on the 12, on the 36. So you have another bounce here, almost. Yes, market is not perfect. Yes, so sometimes we might have spikes. Sometimes we might have situations that price even breaks a little bit. So as long as you see, for example, you missed your first entry or second entry and you are here. Yes, you see, okay, price is going up without me. What you can do, whenever price reach 36, you can use it to look for bounces. Of course, we need to understand that this is a little bit more aggressive approach because we never know where price decide to retrace on the higher time frames. But as long as 36 EMA is holding and price is bouncing on this, we can still focus on our trades and look for possible setups or entries. Yes, so this is really important to understand. Sometimes you will take the trade, for example, and price retrace on the 4-hour chart. It's normal. That's why with our classic approach, we focus on the first setup because those are the most powerful. But still, like you said, if you missed first or second, you can still trade this. You can even trade this with the first setup if you like, because we use pending orders. So how we use them? First, you need to find that market is, of course, the price is going up. Yeah, so we need to see our 1 to 3, but not when it finished, but after. If you see that price is going up and start to retrace, you can prepare yourself to look for pending orders and to place. Yeah. So blue line is 12 EMA, 12, and the orange one is 36. So if price is going up and then is retracing, last time we said that we need to wait for the 2 to 3 line breakout. Then we need to see candle which is breaking, and after candle breakout, we can place stop loss and take our positions. In this case, we don't have to wait for this candle. So what we do, if we start to see, of course, you still need to check market, yes, but if you see that price is retracing back to the 36 and it's really close to 36 EMA and is somewhere in the middle of possible 2 to 3 line, because at this point, if you see that market is retracing, you will know where the 36 will be. Yes, so what you can do, you can place pending order above the candle which starts to touch the 36 EMA. So if let me maybe show you try to show you in the real time. So we have situation like this. Yeah, so we see that, okay, price is going up, I see that market is retracing, and I see that candle is really close to this. So you immediately can place pending order above this red candle, 1-2 pip above. Yes, then we see that we have another candle. Yes, so what you can do next, you see that 12 EMA, it's still going down. Yes, so you can place your pending order and put it a little bit below, because you still see that market is retracing, but you don't want to place pending order too close to 12 EMA and too close to those candles. Why is that? Because sometimes we might have situation that if you place this pending order too close, sometimes we have situation that price is going up and then is reversing. So you don't want to place it too close. Usually you want to leave it above the 12 EMA. Yes, but whenever you start to see that price is, like here, is touching the 36 EMA, you are not somewhere around this level here, but you are still see, okay, I have 36 EMA is here. I also have the previous high. It's like more or less 50-50. Then you just place your pending order here. Then again, if you can monitor this. For example, you set your alarm and check market after 2 hours to see what happens. If not, you just leave it. you just leave it and forget about this. And stop loss, you place on the 1 hour chart, you place 15 or 10 pips, 10, 15 pips below the 36 EMA. So in this case, it will be like from this, it will be like 40 pips, yes? And we set 2 targets. So in this case, we had this, and we set again 2 targets. Target number 1 will be 40 pips, and target number 2, 80. Or sorry, not 2 targets, but three targets. If this is first setup, you can set 3 targets. So target number 1 is 1 to 1. Yes, it's 1 to 1. Target number 2 is 2 to 1. And we have our bonus slot, our bonus target, which we can manage above, sorry, in this case, below the 36 EMA. Or if we have late entries, we just only take 2 targets. But right now, let's focus on this first entry. So we have this pending order. First target was hit. I hope it won't. We can check, by the way, if this would be losing trade or winning trade, because I'm curious what happened here. Sometimes we have situation that price first is going down, but I think it will be losing trade because our entry was triggered here. Yes, so probably kind of the news. Oh, you don't have history, so we won't check. Sorry. Anyway, mamma mia. Let me scroll back. So in this case, probably our stop loss would be triggered, yes, because if we place pending order here or even a little bit lower, this candle would trigger this. And there is a chance that first the price went up and then went down. But it could be also a situation that price first went down and then went up. Yes. So anyway, this is the idea how to place everything. And then if we are still in, for example, and price start to goes up, what you do, you have 2 ways of stop loss trailing. Like I said in the part 1, you trail it on the 1 hour chart below the 36 EMA, 10-15 pips below, or whenever you have, like here, you have 1 to 3, you trail your stop loss if price is making 1 to 3. You have 1 to 3, price is going up, you trail your stop loss. You have this price is going up, you trail your stop loss. Yeah. You have 1 to 3, price is going up, you trail your stop loss, and so on. Yes. Another 1 to 3, price is going up. Yes. You just place the stop losses below 0.3 if you have another 1 to 3, or you just immediately when if you want to be a little bit more active, like 10-15 pips below the 36 EMA, you just trail it immediately when your second target will be hit. Yeah. So this is option for trailing. So this is our first example on the 36. Yeah. So you can try this even with the first. Ideally, we would like to see that price really respecting. Yes. But still, whenever you have this, you also have trend line here. You see, if I draw the line, it almost supports this. So you can still use it. Yeah. So we have another setup. We see this, and this is quite steep setup, but this is same story, same example. Okay. You missed this first one, you have second one. Yes. Okay. So what you check? Yes. Let me show you in this way. Yeah. We have candle which is touching it all or almost touching 36 EMA, and what we said that we would like to place pending order above the red candle. So in this case, our pending order should be here. But you already see that this is not good area to place pending order. Yes, because our 0.3 sorry, 0.2 is here. Yeah, so we have this 1, 2. So we already see that the proportion of this is not good, that there is no chance to place pending order. So what we have to do is to wait. Yes, we have to wait. So we look and we have another candle. So now it looks much better. Yes, it looks much better, because if we place pending order here, we already see that distance between 36 and this, it's more or less 50%. So what we say, okay, perfect. This is where I can place pending order. Yeah. Okay, so we check another candle, and we have another smaller candle which is touching this. So you see, this is a situation where this candle is on the 12 EMA. So if you like, you can trail this a little bit lower, but not too close to this candle. Yes, you don't want to be too close. It's enough even to leave it here, because like I said, this is like a 15% of this. So it's more than enough. Yes, of course, if we have better entry, we have better risk reward. So it's everything is much better. So you can still trail it, but again, do not put it too close. Yes, and in this case, if you place your pending order here, your stop loss will go, of course, 10-15 pips below this previous spike, so it will be somewhere around, yes, this level. And in this case, you will see that, and then you just leave it. Yes, if you place your pending order, what you can do, you can just leave it and see after, I don't know, 3-4 hours what is going on. Yes, if this is triggered, if not, and you just leave it. You don't mess with this. Yes. If you cannot, because this is good, if you can't check the market. Yes, so again, this is second setup. So you can say, okay, I have the second setup after 4-hour chart 1 to 3. So again, I can trade with 3 targets. Yes, so first target is 1-to-1. It's like right now 60 pips. Yeah, so first target is 1-to-1, and second target will be 2-to-1, and third target we manage. Yes, we manage below the 36 EMA, like I show you exactly on the same principle when I show you this first setup which we have. Uh, so we have this, okay, and what we see, price again is going up and is retracing. Yes, but it's bouncing on the 12. It's not going up, but then it's going down again. Yes, then it's going down. So again, let me show you in this way, so we'll understand this a little bit better. We have this candle which is close to 36, and again, what we say, okay, entry after above the red candle. Entry is here. Is it good entry? Not at all. Yes, because again, if we have this, yeah, we are too close to this point. So we say, okay, this is not good place. We wait. Yes, we wait. We go another candle, and what we see, okay, this candle is touching. We are still above 12 EMA. So what we can say, okay, my pending order is here. So if this is good, yes, it is, because this is more or less 50%. Yes. So this is option, and we see that we have another candle which is going up. So maybe this would trigger our position. If you place, by the way, if you place pending order for buys, add spread to this. Yeah, this is really important. You need to add spread, because you don't want to have situation that price spike and will trigger your position. So always when we set pending for buys, you just remember to put spread. So just add spread for this. Yes, for sell you don't need this. Yeah, for sell you just place, and that's all. Yeah. And again, and this is the third setup. Yes, we have first, we have second, and this is the third setup. So if we have third setup, it's better to start to trade with the 2 targets, simply because we never know when retracement will happen. So in this case, we only have 2 targets. We have, if we place pending order here, and our stop loss is like 10-15 pips, so it will be somewhere around this level. So our target, yes, is like our stop loss is 40 pips, so our target is here, like 40 more or less. So, and we take with 2 targets. So first target is 1-to-1. 1-to-1, and the second target is your bonus lot. So you see prices going up, yeah. So what you do, you can start to trail stop loss below the 36 EMA, or you have 1-to-3, prices going up, you take the stop loss, you trail. See 1-to-3, you take the stop loss and you trail. Yes, this is what we have. Spike, I have a question that spike will trigger. No, spike will not trigger. Of course, this is what I said at the beginning. This is a little bit advanced and aggressive strategy, because sometimes you might have situation that price will fill out your order and then will retrace and kick you out. It's also possible. Yeah, of course it's possible. But if we, that's why we go to daily chart to find if we have trend or not. So so this is really important. Yes, go through, because if you won't check the daily chart, you will find many 1-to-3s, but those scenarios which you try to find are not good. Yes. So like here, for example, probably we would be kicked out, yes, if we place entry here. But we need to get used to that. I don't want to show you only winning trades, because there is no point in trading. You have winning trades and losing trades, and you need to get used to this. Yes. As fast as you get used to this, it's better for you and for your trading mentality. Yeah. Of course here, yes, probably we would be kicked out with this, even if this was perfect textbook, if I can say example. Yes. So that's why we also have risk management. So we won't risk 10, 15, 20% on this, because what we know on this at this place, what we are 100% sure at this place, we are sure that we can lose this amount of money. And that's all what we know when we place the pending order and when we place whatever order on the market. This is all what we know. Because now it's easy to show you this, but at this, when we don't know. Simply, I also don't know. Even if I'm full-time trader, I trade, I don't know. But we need to get used to this, that we don't know. So that's why we have trading plans, trading journals, etc. So at this point, everything can happen, and whatever you know is that you can lose this. So that's why we have risk management, because if you risk here 10%, you will probably freak out and you will be watching every candle. You will switch to 5 or 15 minutes to see what is going on, which is completely waste of your time, and this is not a good way to trade. But if you risk 0.5%, yes, 0.2% or maximum 1%, you need to have 10 losing trades in a row to have minus 10%, yes, which is difficult to have 10 losing trades in a row if you have trading plan and trade with the one strategy. Yeah. So this might happen, and we need to understand that this is part of trading. Yes. And if we have this, if we see that price is holding 36, yes, it's bouncing, you place, because sometimes you will see that price is like here, for example. Yes, you will place pending order here, and price is just breaking this, and if price start to break this, you just cancel your pending order. Yes. So it's not often, especially if we check daily chart, if we have trend, if there is movement, and it's visible when we have move. Yes, guys, it's visible. We see, you see how far EMAs are. Yes, how far 12 is from 36 EMA. What we see, that price is making higher highs, higher lows. Yes, it's everything here is, you see volatility, price is moving up. We don't have moves. Yeah, so we need to try to find the market which is moving. We don't want to trade market like this when we have down, range, down, up, down. Yes, this is here we have nice volatility, nice retracement, but the condition from the higher time frame is not is do not allow us to look for any bounce trades here, because what we said, we need to have trend. If we look for the daily chart, what we have on the daily chart, yes, range. So we cannot trade this. We need to see that price is moving in one direction. Yes. I also have question here. How many currencies do you review when you are using these methods, and which ones do you think are the best to use? All of them. All of them. Whenever you see that we have trend, yes. For example, we have situation that price is going up, yes, and you see that price is going up on the daily, and you see on the lower time frames, like for example here on the 1 hour chart, the price is bouncing on the 36. Yes, you missed your first sorry to scroll, you missed your first setup, but then you see another setup, another, and you are here. So you see, okay, price is bouncing on the 36 EMA. So whenever I get retracement, I can try to take this. Yeah. Then you see another retracement. You can try this. This is, like you said, a little bit advanced. You need to get used to this, but this gives you also chances that you don't need to follow this. You can even find some indicators which alert you where price is hitting the EMA. So you don't even have to follow this, nothing. But our NTA risk in our academy, we have this option. Yeah, so you don't follow this. You just set the alert, and whenever price hits this, you can even set the buffer that you will get alert like 5 pips before this EMA. Then you will get alert. You check the chart, and then you place your pending orders. Yes. You can trade this on the 1 hour chart or on the 4 hour chart. It depends. Like I said, you need to get used to this. So that's why I show you a lot of examples so you can train your eye what kind of the chart you want to find. Yes, because this is also important in this strategy. So you find that price is reacting on the 36, like here, 36 bounce, 36 bounce, 36 bounce. In this case, we have a lot of volatility. So price was bouncing on the 36. If you are not sure to trade on the 4 hour chart, on the 1 hour chart, you can always first start from the 1 hour chart. So you see how price is reacting on the 1 hour time frame. If you see that I have one setup, another setup, another setup, another setup, yes, then you know, okay, if I have next setup, I will try to trade this on the 1 hour chart because I see that 1 hour chart is moving. Yes, but if you, for example, try here, it won't work out, but price will go down. Then you can switch to 4 hour time frame because maybe price will create 4 hour chart 1 to 3, and then you can look for 4 hour chart entries. Yes. Yes, webinar is recorded, so you will get everything. So let's go to next example, and again we see that here. Yes, let me show you here. Price is going up. We see again volatility. The price is pushing in one direction. Yes, here started to range, but we know, okay, we would like to see retracement back to 36. So we wait, and what price is doing is going up. So end of story for us. Yes, we don't look. So we need to wait for another retracement. Price is going, again we have volatility. We have first red candle. We have another. Yes, we have another. It's still too far away from 36. We have another one, and this is touching. Yes, and this candle is touching. And what we say, okay, price is touching. And like I said, you can download you can find some indicators, set the alerts for the EMA, and you just wait for, if you like the chart on the daily and on the weekly, you just monitor which time frame is better, 4 hour or 1 hour chart, because I will show you examples on the 4-hour where price is not when on the 4-hour chart price is bouncing, but on the 1-hour chart you will not have it. Yes, and you just wait. If you get alert, you check. If you like what you see, you place your order here. You will immediately see that the proportions are good, so you place it. Yes, again, only 2 targets because it's too far away. And you see that we have another candle, but we don't want to place this order here. We still would like to leave order above the 12. Above the 12, yeah, because like I said, sometimes we have this and then candle is going down, so we are protected a little bit at least. Yes, we are not so aggressive. Of course, in this case went up because I wanted to show you the basic principle of how to enter, and we have again move, but this can be aggressive approach. Why? Because we don't have any more higher high. You see, last time we have higher highs, this time we don't have higher high, and the price already moved like 250 pips. So what you can expect here, that maybe price will create a bigger retracement. Yes, but if you still like, you have what you have retest. Okay, where I can place my pending order here. Is it good? Not at all. Yes, because we see proportions. Yes, not good. Yes, so we are not interested to place pending order here. We have another candle, is a little bit better, but still not good enough. Yeah, still not good enough. Yes, we see this. Yeah, proportions are not nice. So we can leave it. Yes, oops, sorry, we can leave it, and we leave it. Yes, if you have another candle like this, and you can still place pending order above. If the proportions are good, then you can still make it. Yes, because it's still candle which is holding 30. This is not candle which is lower. Yes, even if it's lower, you can if you are still above, you can place this, but it's not going right now down. Yes, 12 EMA is still up, so you can still say, okay, if I like everything what I see, you place your order here, stop loss, you place 10-15 pips below this. Yes, so we go to next one, and then you just leave it. You don't trail it. Yes, now we have another candle, and this would trigger your entry. Yes, so this is what we have. Again, prices going up, retrace. We are not interested in this. Another situation. Yes, let me find this. You see, candle almost touched this. It's enough. Yes, like market is not perfect. Yes, sometimes you have the price is breaking, sometimes price is sliding, sometimes price is not exactly touching. It's missing like 2-3 pings, 2-3 pips. Yeah, so we place pending order here. Looks that we have this candle. We place pending order here, but the situation here again is that we don't have enough proportion. Yes, so we go again, and what we see here, another candle. Yeah, another candle, pending order here, stop loss below. Yes, we see that proportions are not good. We cannot place this order. Yes, we cannot place. So you see that at some point market will verify by with the price action if this is good setup or not. Yes, because you need still to have proportions. Yes, so we have this, and again price is going up, and another situation like here. Yes, we have this, price is almost, yes, almost, but still if we would like to place pending order, we will see that proportions are not good, and price is going. You have another candle. Yes, you see another, and in this situation, yes, you see price is going down, so you don't want to follow this. Yeah, you won't follow this. You just, if you have first candle like this which is spiking, you are above, and you are like 50%, yes, between this and this, and you're pending order is here, you leave it. You don't follow, yes? Because if you follow too far away, yes, it might happen that price will, again, will go down, will spike, will trigger your order, and then will go down. So that's why you want to be, yes, you don't want to be too close, yeah, okay. So always try to keep like 50% distance, yes, and so on. Right now we have another option here. You see, this didn't work out because this was late entry, but here we have first candle, we have another candle, yes, another candle. So we start to place our stop pending order here. Proportions are good, as we see. So, and we leave it, yes, we leave it. We can a little bit put lower this, but again, we don't follow this, yeah, we just leave it here. Yeah, we just leave it here if we like. It's still close to 36 EMA. It's still okay, yes, and we wait, yes, and we wait, and this time, yeah, you see that probably it won't be triggered, yes. So this is the idea, that we don't, because if you start to follow, you are too close, it will trigger your entry, will range, and in this case I think price went down, yes, went down and then went up, yes, but this is example that why we don't want to follow, yes. You leave it here if you have good proportion between 36 EMA or previous spikes and previous highs, if this is good for you, because at this point we don't know how far away price will go, because you know, if we have 2 to 3 line, we already know that price stopped here, our 2 to 3 line looks like this, and we wait for that, yeah. If we place pending order, we don't know, so we assume that our 1 to 3 will be back to the 36 EMA, yes, with maybe some spikes, yes. So this is our yes, because we said that we look for bounces on the 36 EMA, so we still pay attention to 36, yeah. So this is what we would like to do. So this is example of the 36 EMA bounce, yes. So do we have any questions regarding this? I see that there is how many pairs do you follow during the day? It depends. I make the watch list every week, every weekend, and then I have and then I follow. If I do swing trading, I try to follow maximum 7 pairs. If I do scalping, maximum 2-3 pairs. Yes, not more. Yeah. Any questions, guys, for this? Is it clear? Okay, perfect. All clear. So let's see right now. Now I will show you bounce trading on the trend line. Yeah. So the first here you also need to find the price is in the trend, definitely. And the first, so we also check, we do top-down approach, we check weekly chart, we check daily chart, and then we start to go to 4-hour chart and or 1 hour chart. And what we try to do, we start to draw trend lines. Yes, we start to draw trend line. And what we would like to find is the trend line with at least 3 touches. Yeah, at least 3 touches. So if we draw trend line from this point, we have first touch, second touch, third touch. We can start to look if price is retracing back to this trend line. Yes, so whenever you have retracement, you can place pending order on this trend line. Yes, so you know, move started from here, so we draw trend line. Yes, we draw trend line and we see, okay, we don't have much right now. Yes, because move is changing, the angle of the price is changing. So if we see that, you know, price is not moving back to this trend line, we are not interested in this trend line anymore. Yes, it started from this, which was good, but you know, market can simply change angle, volatility change. So sometimes we have to say, okay, can I draw any trend line close to my price action? And we try to find something like this. Yes, let me check if we can try to find here. Yes, so we again don't draw from this point, but from the lowest point. This will be this, and we try. Yes, and can we find? We have this first, second, third, fourth touch. Yes, so if we take extension of this trend line, yes, between body and tails, what we have exactly line like this. Yeah. So if we have this first, second, at least you need to have 3 touches. Why we need to have 3 touches? Because we have situation that we can easily draw this trend line without thinking, should I draw trend line like this? Should I draw trend line like this, like this? What kind of the angle I have to do? I have to check. If you have 3 touches, it's really easy because you have this first, you connect, and you immediately slide this trend line. Yes, this is the third touch, so it's going automatically. Yes, it's a matter, of course, of practice, but at least those 3 first touches, and then you will see that magic will happen. Yeah. So we have those 3 touches. So what we know right now, we can again use the situation where price is bouncing on the trend line. Yeah. So if we have this first, second, third touch, and we see that price is touching trend line, we place pending order above this candle, which is touching our trend line, and we place stop loss below the trend line, also 10-15 pips. Ideally, when we have 36 and trend line, this is like a perfect example, perfect combination. Yeah, because we have 2 types of support. We have support of 36, which is EMA, and of course our trend line. So we have like a double confirmation that we might have chance that price continue to go up. Yeah. So in this case, price is touching trend line. Yes. Okay. Pending order above this, stop loss below, and only 2 targets because we already know that we need 3 touches on the trend line, so we cannot take. So we still have to wait. So probably trend will develop a little bit. Yeah. And you see, previously we said that when we take the trades on the 36, we have set up here and we took it. We have set up here and we took it. Right now, we cannot take this because we wait for the trend line. But what we have here, yeah, we have extension 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5th. Yeah, so we see we place pending order here, stop loss below. We set 2 targets, and that's all. Yeah. So if we like have this, have that, it's like again 10-15 pips. We need to leave some room for spikes. So our target, it's like 40 pips, so probably it will be hit really fast here. Yes. So the first target was hit, and we trail stop loss bonus lot below trend line or below 36 EMA. In this case, you see that trend line is close to 36, which is good. This is like a perfect option. Yeah. But sometimes you will not have it. You will have only trend line without 36. Yeah. So this is our another entry. Yes. And we see next where price, you see that price bounce here on the 12, almost the 36, and again what we have, trend line touch. Yeah. So you see when we discussed 36 EMA, we said that we don't want to place stop loss too close. Also here, but when we have trend line, if you draw trend line, you need to find situation where price is touching. Yes, if price is touching this trend line, you just place the order above the candle which is touching this. Yes, So this will be your pending order. Again, you don't want to go too close. You don't want to see another candle, and place pending order here. It's too close. You need to give a little bit space and room in case of the spikes, maybe some false breakouts and anything. Yeah, so you just see candle which is touching your trend line and you place pending order above this candle. Stop loss 10-15 pips on the 1 hour chart below this trend line. Yes. And again, what we see here, yes, we have this trend line. Trend lines, you need to get used to this, but it's really easy to practice. You just take the charts, all the charts which you have, you switch to 1 hour chart, you scroll back 4 years in the past, and you practice trend line. And this is how I did the stuff in the past. Yeah. So I just check the chart, look for the trend lines, look what price is doing, how price is reacting, how price is bouncing. And I took, like I said, every single chart a couple years back and check. This is great thing when you trade on the classic charts, yes, because you can check history. Trend lines are also live, yes, if I can say like this. We don't love our trend lines, because if you see that, okay, you draw the trend line like this and price spiked a little bit here, you have to adjust a little bit this trend line. Yes, you will still know, okay, you can count this like a touch also here. Yes, but you need to adjust the things for the market. Yes, of course, if price breaks here, you don't adjust your trend line to this level. Yes, it's obvious. Yeah. But if it's close, you still have to adjust this, because then you again the row extension. Yes, and you look for possible entries. Yeah. In this case, what we have, price started to range, spike. So what we have, our entry. This is our entry. And this time you do not check on the EMAs or something. You just use the trend line. So you see that EMAs were crossed down. You look for trend line. Yes, you have spike. You place your pending order. Yes, because what we might get, bounce and another continuation. In this case, it would be losing trade. Yes, because our entry would be here. Stop loss around 45, maybe 50 pips, and we would be kicked out with this. Yes. Of course, there is also reason behind this, because if we pay attention to 4-hour chart, yes, to 4-hour chart, this was the situation, which was still okay to try, because you see price was bouncing only on the 12. But like I said, we never know when price retrace. Yes, where we have this deeper retracement, but this is completely good zone to try bounce, because we could also have double top, for example, and then bigger retracement. Yeah. So this was good choice also for this. So you see, there is a difference between this, and you need to learn. Here you need to practice and draw some trend lines. Yeah. So let's go maybe to another examples, like here we have again price is moving up. Yes, we see that we have 1 2 3, we have 1 2 3, price is bouncing. This is like a 4-hour chart here. So you see that price is bouncing. So whenever you get situation that, okay, we are in the retracement, yeah, we have this long daily 1 2 3. Yes, price broke this, then retrace, it will be visible on the lower time frame. So we just adjust our 2 to 3 line, and whenever price start to break this and start to go and making 1 2 3s, you can start to focus on the bounce trading. Yes, so this is option for us. So what you have first setup. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you have first setup, first candle. This is first candle. Yes, is it good? Not exactly. Yes, proportion. Yeah, we have this candle which is touching, good enough. Yeah, so you place your pending order, and probably it would be triggered here. Yeah? So you would trigger it immediately. Then again, on the 4-hour chart, try to put stop loss like 20 pips below the previous 1520. Yes, 1520 below this. And then you just simply wait. Yes, you have another setup. And what you have? First candle, proportions are not good. Another candle, yes, another candle, proportions, yeah, are quite okay. Yes, so this is your first pending order. Yes, then you see another candle, and you place your order here. You have another candle, but you don't move anymore your pending order. You don't want to. Yes, it will be too close. So you just leave it here. It's still good. It's still good area to take it. Yeah. So you just place pending order here. Stop loss. In this case, it will be like 20-25 pips below this candle. But if you see that price is going down, still it's going down, then you need to adjust your stop loss. Yes, and place. So if your pending order is here, and your stop loss at this moment, of course you need to wait for candle close. Yes, this is important. Yeah, because whenever if price close, then you know where to place your pending, and your and you will have stop loss like here, for example, because it's like, I don't know, let's assume that, oh, it will be okay because 20 pips will be lower anyway. So but in the situation that if you place your pending order and your stop loss is here, and you will see another candle which is making new low, you need to adjust your order. Yes, and you need to place stop loss here. So in this case, automatically your target will be higher. Yeah. So this is what we have to do. Yeah. And then again, you see another 4-hour chart, 1, 2, 3 here. Yes, you place pending order here. Yes, this is your pending order here. Yes, and then price is going too fast, too far away. You have another 4-hour chart, 1, 2, 3. What you can do, you have first candle, yeah, which is touching. Yeah, proportions are good. Okay, we have another candle, and then we have this spiky candle which is going down. So what we can do in this case, trail a little bit our pending order a little bit lower. Yes, because we have this spike, but then we just leave it. So we achieved a little bit more, but we leave it. Yes, in this case, entry here, stop loss below this, first below this candle, but usually if you put like 15-20 pips, it will be still here. Yes, so it will be more than enough. Yes, so in this case we have proportions like it will be like 100 pips more or less. Target is also 100. Yes, with the late entries on the 4-hour chart, because this is really late. You see the price moved also like 500 pips. You need to remember to always try to set the first target before the previous stops. Yeah, because like I said previously, price might create double top and then will retrace. It also you also might have situation that you place the pending order, price will create lower high and will reverse and will go down. It's also possible because simply we are in the late place. Yes, we are late. Yes, if we look for the daily chart, again we are here. Yes, you see that from here to here it's like 600 pip move. It's again common sense. Yes, at some point price must retrace because we know that price is making 1, 2, 3s, is breathing in, breathing out. And when we go and yes, and let's check if we have any trend lines here. Yes, if we can try to, you draw from the lowest point. Yes, lowest point is here, but you see that this angle is not good. Yes, so when you start to see when price is making higher lows. Yeah, so we have this, and here you have, yes, we have 1, 2, 3. Price also broke this, so you have this candle which is touching. You have the first candle. Yes, let me zoom in. You have this first candle, then another candle. Yeah, you see it's piercing down. You leave it here. Yes, you leave it here, and then price just spiked and started to go up. Yes, you can adjust the line again, like we said. Yes, because you have new spike, and what you will see that you don't have anything later on. Yes, if we pay attention to extension of this trend line, it will be too far away. Yes, but even here, yes, you see magic. Yeah, 1, 2, extension. Yeah, magic happens together with support level. Yeah? You see, so even situations like this are okay to look for bounce trade. Yes, but you need to have trend line which you can draw smoothly and nicely. You cannot think too much. My trend line is here, 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 or here. You just take the extension, yes, and you draw it, and you see together with the support, and even you can use this, yeah, trend line. I have candle, but you need to really build confidence with this. It's easy to show right now, but you first, what you have to build is the confidence by drawing the trend lines. So if you want to build this, grab the chart 4 years back, 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, daily time frame, draw the trend line. So in this case, you will train your eye how to draw the trend lines, and you will build confidence, and you will understand that, okay, I'm good in drawing trend lines, and I know that if I draw it like this, price reacts. Yes, because if you won't practice the trend lines, this will be a little bit difficult for you to grab those trades. But believe me, I took once trade by bouncing on the trend line. First was losing, but I try again because it was on the 1 hour chart, not on the 4 hour chart. So I took aggressive. I took on the daily trend line, and price after this went up like around 1000 pips without any retracement, just like this. Yes, but really you need to build confidence, yes, in this. Yeah. So maybe let's go to some other examples quickly, because time is running fast. I think we should end soon. So again, euro-yen, what we have? We have trendline breakout, and we know that if we have daily trendline breakout, we have chance that price will have trend change. So price continue to go up. Yeah. In this case, we see that we have this. We had this first 1 to 3, and then if you miss first or second setup and you switch to lower time frames and you see simply that price is going up, you just take the pending order. Yes, blindly. Yes, you don't overthink. You don't overthink. You miss first, you miss second. Okay, price is bouncing. Okay, let's take it. Price is bouncing. Let's take it. Let's take it. At some point, you will be kicked out. Yes, if you have situation that, of course, we also would like to find one more thing, which I probably forgot. We need to find smooth retracement. We cannot find something like this. This is not retracement. We need to still see that price is retracing a little bit smoothly. It's not making like here we have clean lower highs. You see, clean lower high, clean lower high. It's not good. Yeah, we need to see that price is retracing like this. We can have one candle. One candle is not a problem, but basically this movement must be smooth. Yes, we cannot say that we have some kind of the situation like this, because here you don't want to place pending order. Yes, here if you see that price is touching, you don't want to place this. Yes, again we need to find market move which is making at least visible 1 to 3s. This is what we would like to have. Yeah, like here, even here it's also okay. Yeah, here you see this retracement. Yes, this is not good. Yeah, this is not good. So if we pay attention to this example, we have this trend line, we have this. If we check, this was the beginning of our trend line, but this is not so powerful. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3 touches, and then we don't have anything. But if we pay attention to, if we extend this, we had reaction, but price broke it. Yes, so I also would like to show you that this is not always you draw the trend line and price always reacts. Of course, this is 1 hour chart trend line, and this is bigger retracement on the 4-hour time frame. So that's why didn't hold. Of course, trend lines are the most powerful trend lines are on the daily chart, and of course weekly charts. But on the weekly, the problem is that if you draw a trend line on the weekly chart, you still can have a little bit noise on the daily, on the 4-hour chart, but they are really also powerful. And on the 4-hour chart, on the lower time frames, of course, they have less chances, but this is still okay. If you can draw trend line together with the 36 EMA, it's still okay. Yeah, it's still okay. Like here we have trend line for example on the euro yen. Yes, let me maybe start from this point. We have, again, we trade here, we have retracement, we don't trade. Yeah, but we have 2 to 3 line breakout. Yes, so we can say, okay, if price breaks our 2 to 3 line, what we expect, continuation of this uptrend. Yes, continuation of this uptrend. Yes, so what we have this, and what we start to draw trend line. For example, we see that market is not bouncing on the 36. We see that it's not so clear, not so nice, but we see that price is making higher lows. Yes, so what we have trend line here. Yes, in the part 1 I explain in more details how we draw it. We have first touch, second touch, third touch. Okay, price hits again target, pending order above. Yes, we have situation that price almost touched, so we can place pending order here. Yes, on the trend line. However, we have range here, so you can say I don't like. Yes, and it's still okay if you don't like. Yes, because what we generally want to see, that price is making 1 to 3s. Yes, it's going. Yeah, like for example here. So here you could place the pending order, but general move, you see what happened. I also would like to give you a little bit hard examples so you understand those things better. Yeah. So this is what we have pending order here. Yeah, because you have this, you have this, you have this. So this will be your another touch. Yeah. And again, you can still place, for example, order here. Yes, you see prices touching. Yeah, place pending order. You have another candle, pending order, but price just broke and went down. So you cancel this. You don't wait anymore. Yes, and price again is moving up. Yes, again is moving up. So you start to draw. I don't know. You missed the first setup. You don't trade on the lower time frames. You try to draw trend line. Yeah, this is not good trend line. Yes, you see, it's not so nice. Yeah, especially that price broke this, went up, you change the angle again, you don't see nice touches. So you try to draw different angle of this trend line. Again, connect as much spikes as possible, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and you have extension like this. Yeah, like I said, it will come with experience. Yes. So you have those spikes. You also have situation that price touch this here. But what I would like to show you is also here that if you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and price is going, you see that price broke the 36 EMA, but reacted on the trend line. Yes. But here, of course, yeah, we didn't have. Yeah, price just spiked and went down. But it's also, again, you need to understand that here price moved 500 pips. Yes, 500 pips without the bigger retracements on the higher time frame. Yes. So this is euro yen. We can quickly check Aussie yen again. We have the daily trendline breakout. Price is going down, so we can start to monitor for possible setups. Yes, but like I said, we would like to focus on the first setups first with the main strategy, and when price is going down, we focus, of course, on the late setup with this strategy. Yes, so we see that we have volatility, price is going down. So if we pay attention to 4-hour chart, yes, do we have any bounces here? Probably not. Yes, probably not. We have this and extension of this. We could still, guys, place pending order here if you are interested, because we have 1, 2, 3 touches. Yes, we see that this trend line is going smoothly. Yes, we can, sorry, we can just this connection of this extension, and we have this. Yeah, so you can still say, okay, I have trend line, this is possible, maybe I will have bounce. Yes, you place order here, you see that price is going up, you cancel this. Yes, you don't wait, even if, because even if price retrace and will go in your way, if you see strong candle which is breaking trend line, you immediately cancel this. Yeah, because what might happen, like here, you will get this, you will get retest, your order will be triggered and price continue to go up because it will be trend line breakout. Yeah? So this is important. So you see, for our chart this time didn't work out nicely, but if we go to 1-hour time frame, you will see that we have here both combinations. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3 back to 36. Yeah, so what we do, price is making 1, 2, 3, first candle which is touching, placing the order here, and stop loss above the 36. Another candle is touching here, pending order, but we see proportions are not good. Yes, because this is our point, and but we see another candle is touching. So what we have right now, we have pending order here, low here, 36 here, proportions are good. Another option, yes, we see that price is going, we have touch, not good because proportions are not nice. We have another option, yes, another 1, 2, 3 here. We see that price here touched, so we can place pending order here, proportions are good, we can take it. Yes, if you miss this, this first setup, you can say you have another one. Yes, because you still have situation that price is bouncing on the 36. So what you can do, you can place pending order below this. If you see that price is breaking, you just remove it, you don't take this. Yeah, in this case it will be triggered. Yes, same story with the trend line. We have like 1, 2, 3 touches. So here you can also say, okay, price is touching the trend line, I place the pending order here. Yes, then again price spiked, so you can change a little bit angle later on. Yes, for future touches. Yes, for future touches, if we extend this, we will see that we have this candle, we place pending order, stop loss above this candle, it will be 100 pip. In this case, we were a little bit lucky because you see that price was ranging and suddenly just crashed down. Yes, but remember, this is 1-hour chart. Yes, another situation with pending order on the retest of the 36, we have again down move, price is retracing. Here we have the first candle which is close to 36 CMA, but it will be okay because proportions are okay. Yeah, but you still have another one which was better because your proportion will be better. Yes, and what you see, price is not it's not going in your way, but it's going up, 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 up. You have another candle here with the retest. You can still take your pending order from here and place it here. Yes, you can still do it. You don't want to be too close, but you are still below 12 EMA. In this case, this would be losing trade. Yes, entry. Stop loss would be like if you place pending order here and stop loss 15 pips, it will be still above this, so it will be like 70 pips. Price moved only 20. Yeah, so you will be stopped out with the spike. Yeah. So this is what we get. Also here, what I would like to show you. This is our 4-hour chart trend line. Yes, we know that the trend is strong. Yes, because we are on the daily chart here. This was trend change, EMA crossover. Price started to make 1, 2, 3s, and this is going up. Yes, it's going up. So just and what we do, we draw trend line. Yes, we have first line. We have like this. Yes, but here we still didn't have long trend. Yes, price just started to change the trend from this level. So that's why we would like to draw the trend line from this point. Yes, because here the trend started. There was EMA crossover, but still we have 1, 2, 3 extension of this, and you see what happens. Yes, price reacted on this trend line. Yes, so again, if you have a nice line and you are convinced to this line, you can still here, if you see that price is touching this trend line, we have touch, place pending order here, stop loss below, it will be like 80, 90 peps. Yeah, in this case, first target would be hit. You want to take 2 targets. Yes, because you want to achieve the break even as fast as possible. Yeah, and this is the case in this situation. And again, extension. Yes, again, what we see, price is spiking, pending order, stop loss below. Yes, price went up. At some point, it will be broken. Yes, but as long as price is bouncing and you see reactions, you can grab them. Yeah, you can grab them. Here also you see 1, 2, 3. We have 4th touch, 5th touch. Yeah, so whenever you have, you can take this. Yeah. And same story, some other examples. Yes, this is another example of trend line. Yeah, you see, you start from drawing like this, but you don't have. Okay, price just broke this, went up, so it's making what? It's making higher lows. Yes, it's making higher low. So if it's making this, we can try to draw trend line. So we have like first touch here, second, third. Yes, so we extend this. Yeah, and what we have here, price didn't touch, but here you could look for potential entries. Of course, we would like to see that price is spiking on the trend line. This is the most powerful. But in this case, you see price didn't touch. Yes, so if you have 2 ways. You say I must see this, or I can have situation that price is close to trend line. Then I place pending order. If I have spike, then I trade my pending order. Yes, the best is to see when price is really touching. Yes, so if we have situation that we have this, you place pending order, and then price, like here you have spike, price went up but then retrace, but again it was really late to take this trade, because on the daily chart you see where we are. Yes, another trend line. Yes, we can draw this. You see, this is the first trend line. This is the first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and here. Yes, what you do here, this is the place where you look for pending order. Yeah, because you have like 1, 2, 3. Even here I wouldn't count this because this is spike, but I wouldn't place pending order here, because like I said, we need to see 1, 2, 3, some retracement. Yes, and we have here move, retracement, first pending order will be here, and then you have the spike, so we can trail a little bit this, and you wait. You wait, you see this, you can still wait. If you don't like this, or if you don't like what price is doing, you close this. You don't wait for, if you have to wait like 3-4 days, you can say, okay, I close it. Yes. If you miss, but this is good. This is good example how to place the order. Yes, because this is good place. We have a nice trend line. But if you, for example, close this trade, or you just say, okay, I don't like this, and then you see that price is going up, okay, so what? You can now adjust the trend line. Again, we had this, and what we have? New lows. Yeah. So you have, again, situation, price went up, you have spike, you place your pending order here. Yes. You have another spike. If you missed this spike, you can look for this spike. You have another spike, you extend this. Yeah, you extend this. Yeah, you see, you have spikes here, you have spikes here and here. You place pending order above this first one. Yes, because this is the biggest one, so you leave it here. So this would be triggered, and this would be also losing trade. Yes, so no worries. Yeah, like I said, you need to get used to losing trades. Yes, this is part of the game. Yes. Okay, so let's check some questions. Yeah, you can trade a lot of. You cannot. You always trade with the main direction. Yes, Duka. Okay, Christian. You always trade with main direction. Yes. So third, fourth touch, you just trade it with this. There is the question from Igor: is the possibility with this approach to have an account growth of 10% per month on average with maximum risk 0? Guys, first of all, if you want to be profitable in the long term, forget about in the month. Okay, this is the worst focus which you can have for your mindset. You really need to focus to create trading plan, to follow the trading plan, to execute the trades, to build experience, to take action, to overcome your fear of losing. Those are the goals, not percentage every month, because market is living thing. So one month you will earn 5%, maybe other week you will earn -5%, other month you will earn 20%. You cannot go. You need to pay attention for the long-term trading, like 3 months or something like this. So goals 10% monthly, in my opinion, are not good, because your focus is to achieve this, and you never know what market will give you. So it's better to focus, to follow your trading plan, to have good trading plan, to be confident in your strategy, to execute the trades, whenever you have signal, to make trading journal, to gain experience, to check your mistakes, to analyze the trades every week. This is the way how you would like to approach the market. Percentage, money, and profits are only add-ons to things which you do correctly. Yes, so you don't, of course, we all want to earn profits, but basically profits will come if you do all those things. If your focus goes to profits, you will never make the profits. But if you focus in the correct way, you will be profitable in the long term. Yes, maybe it's difficult to understand for new traders, but this is of course my opinion and how I approach my students and how I teach them. And believe me, trust me, it works. Yeah. Yes, Christian, if you have situation, you need to see that we have, the best way is to wait for daily trendline breakout, because we have better opportunity to have trend change. Yes, so like we have right now on the Swiss franc yen, that price moved like 800 pips. Yes, on the weekly chart, you see also price moved up. So what we might expect, retracement, how big? To our next support and 36 EMA. So this is around 200, 250 pips. Okay, good enough. Yes. What we need to see is trendline breakout. Of course, here in this case, support the breakout also because price started to range. Yeah. Or even we have like kind of the wedge. So whenever you have breakout of this, and you will see that EMAs are crossed, and you will see that price is going down, you can start to look for those bounce entries on the 36 or on the trend line. Yeah? So you need to see that we have something is ongoing. If you missed, because our first rule is to catch early entries, yes, with the classic approach, which is here. So if you if we have trend line breakout, we would like to catch trades here. But if you miss this trade and you see that price is going down, this is where you can use bounce trading on the 36, and this is where you can trade on the bounce on the trend line. Yes. So if you see that price is ongoing, if you have trend, then you can trade. For example, here, all those here, price is going up. Here you can look for trades. Retracement, okay, nothing is going up, look for trades. Retracement, nothing, going up again, you look for trades. Yes. Retracement, you don't look for trades, again is pointing up, you start to look for trades. Okay. Andres, with the $300 account, it's to be honest, it's a little bit too small account to trade. I would start with at least, if you really would like to trade those $2,000 or two and a half, because 300 is really too small. So it's really difficult to use correct risk management with this account. So you can definitely, it's better to wait, practice on demo strategy, put a little bit more funds, because it will be much easier for you to simply use correct risk. Yes, because if you have 300 and your stop loss is, I don't know, 60, 17 pips, you cannot risk, for example, 1%. Yes, and to be honest, at the beginning, if you trade on the 4-hour chart, I would risk maximum 1%. On the 1-hour chart, I would maximum risk 0.5% of your account. Yes, as long as you won't build your confidence and you won't understand your statistics and numbers, I wouldn't go higher. No sense. Yes. The minimum time frame, Christian, is 1-hour chart. I wouldn't go lower because we have more noise. It's a little bit more difficult to trade there. Yes, and 1-hour chart and the 4-hour chart. 1-hour chart still have some noise, but it's not so big like on the 5-minute or 15 minutes. Yes. Because the situation is that, for example, this I don't know, if I go to 1-hour chart, the problem is that sometimes you have spikes, for example, on the 1-hour time frame, and on the 15-minute chart you still can have some 1, 2, 3s or some trend lines, and this will be only spikes. So I wouldn't go lower than 1-hour chart. Yeah. Okay, guys, any other questions? Do we have anything else? Okay, I don't see anything. So tomorrow, I will invite you for a second day. I hope that we won't have any technical problems. I trade combinations with the bounce trading, but 1-hour and 4-hour chart. I don't trade on the 15-minute or 5-minute. Yes, but you can combine. For example, if you look for, like I explained previously, that if you, for example, look for 1-hour chart and price is bouncing on the 1-hour chart. Yes, I explained at some point this. Like you look for bounces on the 1 hour chart, yes, and price is bouncing, then is breaking. Then what can happen, it will create like a 4 hour chart, 1 to 3. So you need to switch off to 4 hour time frame and start to look for entries from there. Okay, this is how you can combine this 4 hour chart with 1 hour. Yes, because if you see that the price is bouncing on the 36, you can easily grab this on the 1 hour chart. But at some point, you are 100% sure that price will create this deeper retracement. Yes, this false breakout, but then you see this. So it means that 4 hour chart is in charge. So you go to 4 hour chart and you start to look for entries from there. Okay. Okay, so guys, we can finish. I think we can finish. If you want to combine 1 hour with the 5 minute, it's not. But if you want to trade 1 hour chart and a 4 hour chart, then it's good. Okay, Christian. So
Brilliant.
don't go lower than 1 hour. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I thought you were talking to me because I'm Christian as well. Sorry about that. 1 second. Let me just get my screen up quickly. It's not showing on the thing. Anyway, thank you for that really good webinar. I learned a lot and definitely going to be implementing it in some of my trading. Anyone have any questions or anything that more towards the broker side of it, please don't hesitate to get in touch with myself or Daniel Lewis, one of the other members of the UK team over here at ATFX. My email is christian.deleu@atfx.com and my phone number will be on the bottom of somewhere in this webinar. But it's been a pleasure, guys. I really thank you to Nikos Trading Academy. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see people eager to learn and really get stuck into the markets. We're in a turbulent time with really unprecedented things going on in the world. So it's good to see that people are still taking the time to go out and find opportunities and better their knowledge. So I will see all you guys tomorrow, hopefully see you guys return, and I will hopefully speak to you then. Any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot over an email or give us a call. And I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.